From forcing a fold from the winning hand to brilliant psychological tricks.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of tricks. He does that to see what I do with my eyes and stuff.
These are the moments Phil Ivey, regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, owned everyone. In the first moment, Phil Ivey shows us he is one of the greatest by leaving Daniel Negreanu impressed with his psychological tricks, taking down a nice pot.
Daniel with the Ivey hand.
90.
9-6.
I think the Ivey hand is 6-9, James.
And Phil has Queen 7 again.
I'm not gonna talk like a computer.
And Phil flops top pair. Daniel with a gut shot straight draw. Bets.
Phil might finally get some back here. Or Daniel can continue running like Secretariat.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of tricks. He does that to see what I do with my eyes and stuff, and then he does it. I gotta stop looking. Oh no. You know I had garbage? You win. He does the... Stole that move from Scotty Wynn. He used to do that all the time. Half like this. Voodoo.
It's one way to keep Daniel from sucking out on him.
You're on a nice run there, Jerome.
Thanks, Kid Poker.
He's good.
In the next moment, we see Phil Ivey completely outplay Max Altergott, effortlessly baiting a massive river call with nothing but pure table dominance.
As is Ike.
Like we heard Ike say, the only difference now is some players might think he might be steaming a little bit on tilt. So if Ike actually picks up a hand, some players might not actually believe him and maybe give him a little bit of action.
Well, he's gotten involved by calling with Queen Jack offsuit. Ivey 3-bets him. We know Lowe's got a Queen of Diamonds. There is vision of Lowe. He also has Queen Jack offsuit. And he decides this time, no. As does Ike. So only Phil Ivey and Max Altergott. We know that Max now has Ace-10 offsuit. We're waiting to find out what Ivey has, the flop. An Ace-King flop with 2 diamonds. 5 of clubs follows. Both players check. Ivey with Ace-Queen. And there is a Queen on the turn. So Ivey with Ace-Queen.
Check.
It actually improves Max's hand to a gut shot now as well.
Bet 10,000. 10,000 to call.
Phil's going to get a little bit of value.
10,000 to call.
Max calls. Pot's now over 50. The river, a 6 of spades. So Phil Ivey's 2 pair are best. Can he get any more out of him?
That changes very little for as far as Max is concerned.
Bet 40,000.
Ivey just bets 40,000 so quickly, and Max snap calls him, so he's going to have to cough up another 40,000. That pot escalated right there on the river, got to over $130,000.
Next, Phil Ivey gives us a masterclass in trapping as he traps Leone by playing his trips perfectly.
He might even shove all in if he thinks Phil can make the call.
Well, there's the raise, 60,000. Not exactly a true over-the-top gung-ho push from Leone. And Ivey's going to take his time knowing that he's in pole position. Quite similar to the other hand, Ivey does not have to worry about flushes or straights. It's a straightforward, he is in pole position. Unless he's playing pocket jacks, he really is home in a range.
I thought Phil might re-raise there. You know, I guess he's not giving Leone credit for as big a hand as he has. He doesn't want to scare him off by putting in the re-raise at this point.
Now, will there be any more twists in this hand? Well, not on that card. The 10 comes out, it's a nothing card. It means absolutely nothing. It doesn't influence any of the 2 hands, help them or hinder them.
But it might actually help Leone a little bit because he can give credit Phil Ivey for Jack 10 here. If Phil goes over the top of him right now, he might get away from the hand.
I wonder, will Phil just call this? Will he take the risk of giving Leone one more card?
Yeah, there's too many scare cards that could come on the river here. Any ace, king, queen, 9, even an 8, any club, those are all going to scare off the worst hand. So if I was Phil, I would just push it all in now while I know I'm almost certainly ahead.
And take the big pot. Take the big pot.
I mean, even if it's not so much to deny Leone a chance to hit the river card and beat him, but it's to make sure that something like the ace of clubs doesn't pop off and scare Leone away.
Well, he's only called it. He's done exactly that. He's trying to get the maximum amount of chips for the maximum amount of risk. Oh, well, it's not the card that obviously gives Liani a winning hand, but it is one of the scare cards. And he's went all in. Ivey called him quicker than he said all in. He turns over the pocket rockets, and they have been turned over by Phil Ivey's number of the beast. There's 2 leagues in world poker. There's the professional level, and there's the Ivey League.
In the following moment, Ivey shuts down the action early as he forces a quick fold with a massive pre-flop raise without even showing his cards. The moment after the hand, however, cements Phil's legendary image.
Action's on Phil.
500.
Under the gun, he picks up aces and he raises to 500.
Ivy's so baller, he hates aces. Too easy.
King Queen for last year's finalist David Bernstein. And he raises a 3-bet to 1,300.
Against an under-the-gun raiser, I like folding more than I like calling. I hadn't thought of 3-betting. It's repping huge strength.
So much strength that Simon Charette folded ace-queen there.
Yeah, ace-queen is like an insta-fold after under-the-gun +1 start clicking buttons.
Call.
Helio Cream calls in the big blind with 9s.
Cold calling's really tempting there, but I think it sucks when Ivey 4-bets you, which he's going to do a lot, and it's pretty possible right now.
Ivey does 4-bet, makes it 5,500 total. Bernstein gives it up.
Action back on the guy whose name is somehow a mashup of Chino Ream. Ivey's giving him a pretty bad price. Folding's totally cool.
Ivey takes it down with a pre-flop 4-bet.
Everyone was repping so huge, Ivey accidentally chased him out.
Nice sandwich up.
What do you have?
The odds are I'm going to miss it.
I folded jacks.
5 in a row.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not.
Baller.
That's a lie.
You didn't even think about saying no, you didn't there. Didn't even think about it.
That's a lie, my friend.
Baller.
It's funny. You know we're on TV, right? You shouldn't like.
No, he said it's not on TV. He said it's not on TV.
Well, eventually it will be. He's kidding.
Now
He's
I know
kidding.
you're lying. Thank you.
Confirmed.
That was a good bluff.
Now we move to the classic Poker After Dark, where for the first hand, Phil Ivey comes out on top against Howard Lederer with an incredible call, reading him perfectly.
Howard takes a peek at King 8 suited. That's the same hand he eliminated Phil Hellmuth with. Makes it 4,800 to go. 8-4 suited for Ivey. Ivey's made the call. His hand is dominated. He takes the lead on the flop with a pair of 4s. Howard has a king-high flush draw.
Bet 5,500.
Howard bets out over half the pot. Ivey with a quick raise to 15-5.
I'm all in. How much you got left?
Howard has announced all in.
It's 25, 30. 32,850. So bad. 32,850. I think I'm gonna give you a little play here, just because this is the worst call I've ever made in my life, probably. I don't care. 30. What is it? 32,850. 32,850. 20, 30, 32. This is so bad. I hate to have to turn this one up. I wish we didn't have to turn it up. $32,850. 25. I think, yeah, 5. This is 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's right. This is so bad. I just gotta hope you have one hand. It's the only hand I could have a chance to get. How can I call? Do you have like 5-4? What? That's no good. I just want to know what I'm up against. I mean, like, how many outs you're going to have. How many outs I'm going to have? I could have the best hand. Hmm? Probably not. You know what? I just want to be. I don't want to be that guy that's made the worst call ever. It's so bad. All right, there's all that money in the pot. You know what the problem is? That cash in the pot. What's the problem with the cash? Just makes me just want to throw it in there. Can't believe I'm here thinking about I put 20, 15, 15. How do you put that? There you go, buddy. This one's for you. It's entertaining anyway.
I know.
I can't believe you.
Ivey has been thinking about this call for almost 5 minutes.
So ridiculous. Here you go. Here, just in case. Okay. I'm going home with the girl I took to the dance. That's what I was hoping you had.
Ooh.
Huh? That's brutal. He's got an 8.
Oh, he's got the 8.
Howard Lederer has 12 outs twice.
Wow. Nice call, Phil. What's the difference?
Yeah, you gotta give Phil Ivey credit for the call. He could only basically beat a flush draw or
That's it.
maybe ace-3 offsuit.
Boom.
Wow. Well, that changes everything.
Make that 8 outs.
7 of diamond. A little punishment. 7 of diamonds, that's what you want to see?
Howard, I think, has 7 wins.
I might come a king on the end. Just because that wouldn't be nice. Been a theme. That wouldn't be.
King wouldn't really be fair, like a fair card. From a poker player point of view, king's just not right, you know? That's like a needle.
Phil Ivey has won his second Poker After Dark title.
Phil strikes, yet again, as he lures Gavin Smith into a massive call with a brilliant bet sizing, leading Smith to make a costly lapse in judgment.
Josh called me and I said, I think he's close to dying. I mean, and he was 11 over after 5. And he looked like he might die. Dude, it was impossible we lost that. He's a robot. Honestly, Lindgren's a robot. That was ridiculous.
Ivey's limped with a couple of 10s. He's got a $10,000 lead over Gavin Smith. Blinds at 8 and 1600.
How much that?
16. Gavin check calls with a pair of 4s. And he spikes a second pair on the turn. Ivey's 10's no longer the best hand, but he'll bet 4,000.
Okay.
Gavin just calls. River pairs the board with a 3. Gavin's 2 pair is now counterfeited. Ivey has 10s and 3s, and once again the best hand.
Kidding me? What's that?
13.
Are you kidding? Wow. I think I've played this in a way that you think I have like some sort of a spade draw and a straight draw. But I don't. I don't think he'd value bet a 9. So either have a flush, full house, or nothing. But it really looks like I have nothing. It really looks like I was chasing. Doesn't it? 13,000 is a big bet, but that's what it looks like to me. Hey, let me think about this. I have to think about this.
Gavin's getting slightly better than 2-1 on a call.
That's what it looks like to me. It looks like to me that you think I probably had a straight draw, maybe picked up a flush draw, have nothing. I can't even beat a 9 now. That's a terrible river card. But I don't think he'd value about a 9. $13,000. All right, let's go. Nice. That's a fantastic bet. That's why you're as good as you are. I had you on the turn. Wow. That's why you're as good as you are there, Phil. Good bet.
Phil has not lost his touch yet, as he masterfully outplays Yang using a weaker hand.
Like, for example, Kerry Katz got, what, 4th? Or did he get 3rd? He got 4th? Oh, 4th. Green.
Yeah,
so,
Sam was out.
you know, in a spot like that where you're short and there's 7 left and you end up getting 4th, you may actually be more like, all right, you're like, I did pretty well for the situation. If you get 2nd, though, you're always just like, oh. Especially if you're not, if it's like close, if it's not a dominatingly.
When Wykin started this heads-up battle, he was happy to be down to the last 2. Now he's built up his stack. He's thinking about winning it.
Yeah.
Phil, well, having had such a huge stack with 5 left, anything less than first would feel like a failure.
Phil.
Even starting the heads-up, right? He had 11 to 3 lead, 11.5 to 3.5.
And look at this. I mean, this is barreling into Wykin Young's top pair here, and if you're Wykin Young, this is a. I mean, look at they're close, and this is gonna be for the chip lead this pot, and if Phil doesn't keep betting or improve, he is going to be an underdog, and that was a bet he was looking to take down. He gets called here and thinking about what things he can do. And this card in particular, I would imagine, favors Wykin Young's range a lot, right? If you're Phil, you're not betting so many 10s necessarily, and Wykin Young's definitely going to check call a lot of 10s, especially a 10 with backup. So if you're Phil, you may shut down here, realizing too, well, you may, but then you may just reach for a big stack of blue.
I'm with you. This feels like a shutdown card, but.
And, you know, again, Wykin Young not going to be thrilled to see this bet, although I think your hand was too good to go away. But look at the bluffs. Is Phil going to be bluffing the King-Jack, Jack-9? You know, you wouldn't maybe think just some 6Xs are going for bluffs here, but.
On the flip side, Jeff, I just talking about how both players have been playing fairly passive post. We haven't seen too much action. Maybe Phil deciding, right, let's throw something out there.
And now if you're Wykin Young, you kind of realize if you were behind Queen King or Ace Queen, maybe this opponent wouldn't just keep betting here. So it's sort of really polarizing to a 10 or not.
And King on the river, not a card that either player want to see.
But a Jack here for him is a key card too, because he knows that, you know, the Jack-9 that's a straight, or somehow Ace-Jack if he was betting and barreling off a gut shot, which maybe like spades, he has no spade in his hand, like that would be one of the few. You know, it's less likely his opponent has a straight now with the Jack, so it's very interesting.
At the same time, though, Phil couldn't obviously have aces, he can have kings. He can still have something like King-Jack. Wow.
Whoa, it's going to work. It's got to work. That looked like the full, I mean, how could it be such a sick call? Wow,
yeah, I mean,
this is
he has the worst hand he's ever going to get the river with here. He can't
unbelievable stuff. I mean, just like that, it was a river. What a follow through.
There we go.
Man.
Phil Ivey's had enough.
Share your thoughts in the comments down below and subscribe to see more.